Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are diving into SQL starting from MySQL installation to basic SQL commands like DDL, DML and string operation with real examples. Let's get started. Now, first we see how to install MySQL Workbench in my laptop. First, go to YouTube and search for MySQL. Click on MySQL. Click on the first link, MySQL. Click on downloads. Click on MySQL Community Edition download. Click on MySQL Workbench. Click on download. Click on no thanks just for my downloads. MySQL has been downloaded and now I will be clicking on the MySQL Workbench setup file. I have to click on run. Click on next. Keep the download location as a default, that is in C program files. Click on next. Click install. Click on yes. Now installing is been going on. Click on finish. As the installation has been done. The installation has been done. Now that MySQL has been successfully installed, let's get started with learning SQL commands. Now click on the root user. Here, as I previously installed the MySQL Workbench, that's why it is showing my username, that is local instance, demo instance. If you try to install the SQL for first time, then you will get a page like this way. Welcome to MySQL Workbench. Here you have to click on, by default it will be showing empty here. You want to click on the plus. You have to name the username which you want. I think I will like everything on. And root name is user. Username is root user. Password is default. You can check the connection. Can keep the password as root 123. A successful MySQL connection was made with the parameter defined for this connection. OK. Now click on OK. See, this way you can create as many number of user. You can add as many number of user accounts to this MySQL Workbench. This is a way where you can add many number of user in the same workbench and they can work on the MySQL workbench. As you came to know, right? Here, as soon as you install, you'll be getting if you are first time you are installing MySQL Workbench, then you will be getting MySQL connection plus without any user accounts. And you have to click on plus and you have to create a user account as I created here. One more time I will show. See, you will be clicking on plus. You will be naming the user. Supreme, and I will be naming the user as root and connection name is Supreme, and I will test the connection. You can see that connection has been tested successfully and it has been created and the connection has been made successfully. Click on OK. Click on OK here. Now, new user account by name Supreme is created. Here, at a time, 3 users can use this MySQL Workbench through their accounts. 4 users can use their MySQL Workbench through 4 user accounts at a time. Now, now MySQL has been installed successfully. Let's start learning SQL commands. The next one I'm going to explain is DDL, Data Definition Language. DDL commands are used to define and modify the structures of data objects like tables. If I want to make a comments or make a comments in SQL Workbench, you have to use double hyphen and write anything that will be converted as commands in SQL Workbench. DDL is nothing but a data definition language. DDL commands are used to define and modify the structure of the database like tables. First DDL command is create table. Before going through the create table command, let us try to create a database. To create a database, I will be using create. Yeah, create database, and whichever database name do you need to give, you can give here. First database db, your database will be created. If you refresh, you will be seeing here. See, my first database is created. If you want to drop that database which I have created, I can use drop database my first db. See, the database has been dropped. There is no my first db database. For learning the SQL commands, I need one of the database, so I will be using the first database which I created. The first database has been created. Now, if I want to create any tables or alter any tables, that has to be done in database. So I want to choose the database which I want. I will be choosing my first DB database to create the tables. Now I use this first DB database for my creation of tables. Now let us see how to create a table. Create table. Table name is as a sample. ID is a field and the data type of the ID is integer, and another field is varchar name is of data type varchar of size 50. Another field is salary is of data type integer. In the SQL code with semicolon. Yeah. Here, as you see, this column creates a new table by name sample with the columns ID, name, salary. Next, DDL commands is drop command. Drop command is used to drop complete table, where it is used to delete the complete database, the complete table with table structure. See, sample. If I run this, let us see here. Through create command, I have created the sample table. You can see here. If I run this drop command, it will drop or it will delete the complete sample table. There is no table. The table has been dropped. Now we have learned create and drop command of DDL data definition language. Next command which we are going to learn is alter. Alter table, it is used basically if I want to add any column to the existing table, or to change the column name, or to delete some of the column present in the table. In such a case, I will be using the alter command. So alter the table. So as we see, I have deleted the sample table. If I want to alter the table, first of all we need the table. So that's why I am again creating the sample table once again, so that I can make a manipulation through alter command. So run it. The sample table is created once again. Now alter table sample. In the sample table, as we know, there is three columns: ID, name, salary. Now I am adding one more column, that is age, of type integer. Run. Control enter. Refresh. Here, if I click on this table and if I click on column, the age column has been added. You can see here. If I want to drop any column present in the table, then I will be using alter table name sample drop age drop column drop age. See, the age column has been dropped. You can write here. If I write this way also, it will drop the age column. You can see here. Control enter. Yeah, correct. In this way, if I do not specify it is a column, and just if I directly specify the column name, then also it will delete the column. If I explicitly specify drop column, that column name, then also it will delete the each column in present in sample table. Now next command present in alter is rename. We have seen add, drop, present in alter table. Now I will be using rename present in alter. Now rename table, rename that, alter the table sample. Here I should modification, I should do some modification. So I will be adding alter table sample. I am doing the changes in sample table. What changes means I am renaming the column. I can write this way also, like specifying the column and column name, or else I can directly specify the column name. Column name is name, full name. You can see it. I refresh here. The name will be changed to full name. This is basically, this comment is used for renaming the table. Renaming the table, or else renaming the column of the table. Alter, here I am renaming the column from old name to new name. If I want to rename table, I will segregate this one. This one is for adding the column. This one for dropping the column. This is SQL for dropping the column. This is SQL for renaming the column. Next one, which we are going to say is rename the table. So to rename the table, writing SQL query like alter table, and the table should be renamed employee. You can see sample table will be renamed to employee table. See here, rename to employee table. If I need to modify column type using alter. Basically, to do any kind of modification, we'll be using the alter command. Alter table, what we need to do. Here, at last I will be giving a summary for this one. Sum up alter table employee modify salary float. Here, I'm not adding or not dropping the column from the table or not renaming the column. I'm just changing the data type of the column. To change the data type of the column, we'll be using the modify in alter table. Here, alter table, table name, modify salary. Yeah. Here you can see alter is useful. It's useful when we want to update or change the table structure. If I summarize this one, alter is useful when we want to update or change the table structure. Here I will be using add column, where I am going to add a column age to the sample table. Here I am dropping the column age. I am renaming the column name to full name. Here I am renaming the table name from sample to employees. Here I am changing the data type of the column by modify keyword. Now let us see. Third, third category called as data manipulation language. The create and alter commands are basically DDL commands. It is used to create, or it is used to define or modify the structure of database objects like tables. Now we are going to see DML, data manipulation. In data manipulation language, the command which comes here is insert. Let us see the insert. What does the insert command do? Insert commands is used to add a new data to your table. To add new data to your table. You can also import from Excel in Workbench. Like if I want to import data from Excel, you can do so. Or if you want to manually insert the data, then you'll be using the insert command and you'll be adding new data into the table. Uh, Now let us see the SQL query for the insert command to insert the data. If I will be explaining the syntax as well as example in same thing. Query insert into employee ID name or the columns which are present in the employee table, salary, values. Yeah. Here, if I tell about the syntax, how it will be, syntax will be in same way. Here, insert into table name, column names, and values which are you going to insert. if I here in previous explanation I have not told about the syntax. Just through example I have tried to explain all the DDL commands as well as some of the DDL commands, that is create, drop, alter. The syntax is similar as to example. If I interpret the example with syntax will be looking like this way. Insert into table name, column names, column names, and values which are you are going to insert that into the values. The values which are you are going to insert into columns of the table. Something these are the values. Example, if there is three columns, then there will be three values. This one column there will be one values. This is the format. This is the syntax. According to syntax, we will be we have written the SQL example query. SQL query. The next DML command which we are going to see is truncate table. This command removes all the records, but it do not remove the table structure. In general, if I tell is truncate will delete the data present in the table without without without, without the table structure, without deleting the table structure. Truncate command removes all the records with the table structure. The syntax for truncate command is truncate. For method for writing the truncate SQL query is truncate. Which table do you want to truncate command? The example of using truncate command in SQL query is you have to use truncate and you have to specify from which table do you want to remove the data. Truncate table, you have to specify which table you want to remove the data. I want to remove the data from employee table. Truncate. Yes, see, previous insert command I have not closed the SQL query by semicolon. That's why it was showing an error here. Now I have closed, the error has been gone. Now you can run the truncate command without any difficulty. Sorry, I have given the table name incorrectly, that's why it was showing an error. Now all the rows has been deleted, but table structure remains as it is. See, the table structure remains as it is, but there is no data. You can see the data. I will equal to select star from which table? Employee table. See, table structure has been retained, but data has been deleted. This is a functionality of truncate. I've, I've explained the insert command with an example, but not shown the output, right? Let us run the insert statement, insert query once again, and let us see the how data will be added to the table. Sorry, here the column name which I have given is incorrect. You can see the data which is entered into the table. Yeah, there, right? Now let us see the SQL string functions. These functions are used to create a column. If there is no data, if I want to create a separate columns as many things which we want, then I can use the functions. I can create a column. String functions, SQL string functions. String functions are used to manipulate, process string data in SQL. Get the data, string data in SQL. Now, first function which we are going to say is left function. The syntax for left function is left function, and I have to pass the string and number. Let us see the string function through the going to the SQL editor. With the examples of the tables are present by default, so there is no need to create more tables. You can see here there is by default 3 tables has been created and the data has been assigned to it. There is no need to create or add the data, so we can easily perform the string functions here easily without any difficulty. Now let us see. As you've seen, the left, as you got to know that the left function is used to get the string with a specified number from left. If I explain in detail, say I'll be You can see the left function syntax. Left function, you have to pass the string and number. What does the left function do is it extracts the specified number, specified the number of characters from the left side of a string. I will repeat once again. It will extract the specified number of characters from left side of the string. Select, writing the select left, which string do I need to add? Is the string is mother string. Now specify the number of characters which I want from left side of the string. 6. The output will be Madan. How means it will take the strings, it will take the characters from left side of the string. Left starts from M. How many number of character it will take from that Madan string? 6 character, that is from left. So the answer will be M. 6 character means M is the first character, E is the second character, D is the third character, H is the fourth character, A is the fifth character, N is the sixth character. See, here, right? Now let us see the right function. You can use string or else you can use column, in which you can use string or else you can use column. If you don't know what value does the column, if you don't know what value, then you can use the column. In that column there will be, you need to specify, you need to give only text column, because there will be values which is of string. So the left function will get the values from the text column and it will do its operation according to specify. If you use the left column and if you specify the column name here, then it will take the content from the column and it will fetch out the first 6 characters from the left and it will show to the user. For example, here I will be showing, see, we will be using uh, full name. So you can see the employee table data. See, the full name is Madan. Full. I will be trying to get the first 3 characters from the left. Here I am trying to get the columns from the employee table. After getting the, I am trying to get, here I am trying to get a full name column value from employee table. Here after getting, I am passing that into the left function, and left function will try to get the first 3 characters from the left side of the full name column. If I see the output, you can see the first 3 MADS. Similarly, you can directly give string into the left function or else you can specify the column. If I specify column, the left function will go to that column and gets the value from that column and do its operation, that is left operation, and it will show to the user. Let us see the right function. function. It extracts characters from right side of the string. We see an example. Select right to right function. Now I am not taking the values from the columns present in the table. Now I am directly giving the string to the right function, that is Kashmir, and from Kashmir string I am trying to get the first three characters from right side of the string, and the output will be MIR. MIR. The length function will return the number of characters in the string. Number of characters present in the string Madan is 6. You can do this way, or else you can do another way that I have thought previously. That is, you can get this Madan data or Madan string present in the table and count the number of data that is present in that string. Here, Madan data is present in table also. So, in which table it is present? Employee table. In employee table, in which column it is present? Full name. So you have to give full name column here in length function. From which table I am getting the full name column? Getting from employee table. So you can see here both we can do it. One thing you have to keep in mind, like if I want to do string operation, then I should give string to that functions. I should give the strings to that string function, or you can give text values, text column into the string function only. You cannot give numeric column, that is id, salary, into this string functions like length, uh, first name, last name, left, right, this way. Next string function which we are going to see is concatenate. Concatenate combine multiple strings into one. Example, see this SQL command. Select. Now I am not getting the data from the columns because only one column is there. Here I am using the concatenate function, so I need two columns. So two text column is not present in the employee table. So that's why I will use direct strings into the string functions. I will do the operation and I will show the output to you. Concatenate the data string with this. You can see the output right. It has concatenated the two string, that is data and base, into one string. If I want some separator in between the two strings, then I can use separator like space here, and I can, so that there will be adding there, so that we can add a separator in between it. The it and this is a space. Here, replace function syntax is this way. Replace, inside the replace function, it will take three parameters. One is string, what it has to find. After finding, what value do I need to replace to the finded value. So you'll be giving the definition of the replace function. Replace function part of the string function. Here the part of string function. Here that will be replacing one string with the another string. The replace Your replace function is replaces the part of string with another substring. Select. Let us see example for replace function. Let's run the replace function through example. Select replace string, which I am going to give here is hello SQL world. In the string, I am going to replace SQL with with MySQL. Well, in this query, I will be getting the output as there was an error. I didn't comment this statement as a comment. That's why it was showing an error. Now I can run this replace command function correctly. It was string. The string has been replaced to MySQL. The sixth string function which we are going to see is INSTR. Here it takes two arguments, that is string, substring. Here this will give only numeric output, means it will take two parameters, that is string and substring. It will find the substring in the string and it will give the first occurrence of that substring in the string. Let us see the definition for string. In string returns position of the first occurrence of a substring. Let's see an example. Select string data is here in the database string. I am finding the string that is AB, AB, and this function will find this AB in this database string and it will return the first occurrence. The first occurrence comes here. Not AB, I will give because to explain first occurrence, if I give A character as a substring, it will be best. Here, is A has to be searched in this string. A is present in two locations, that is 101. A is present here and A is also present here, but the string will give the substring occurrence in the string. It will give string will give the position. It will return the position of the first occurrence of the substring. A substring is A. A is present in here in two locations, that is in first location and it is present in third location, but it will give the first occurrence. The first occurrence will be the first location. Let us see. So you can see here first occurrence is in second position, second occurrence is present in fourth location. As per the definition, string will give the returns the position of the first occurrence of the substring. The seventh string method which I am going to explain now is reverse. This reverse function will try to show the user by reversing the string. Example. The example and SQL are same. In place of string, I am using the actual string. That's it. There is no much difference. Syntax and example both are same. By example only you can come to know what will be the syntax. I will be explaining the syntax with an example. Let's select reverse as you know this method is a string, the reverse is a function, so you can come to know what will be the syntax. The syntax will be select reverse function and inside that reverse function there will be string. That's it. There is no much difference. Sorry, I didn't close the SQL with semicolon, that's why it was going an error. This will be the syntax. Here passing the three arguments for substring. Basically substring it is used to get a small string out of large string based on the condition specified in some string. Let us see the definition of substring. Substring it is used to extract part of a string starting from a position us see the example of substring. Substring. Here, I'm trying to create a substring from string, that is mother string. Mother string. The substring should be in such a way and condition I have specified here, like substring should start from 8th position of main string. 8th position is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8th position will be S. From S, I need to get 5 characters. It is S, I, N, G, S. Then the substring will be string that is taken from the actual string, that is mother string. You can see the output here. Okay, got it right. Substring is used to extract the part of string starting from the position and number of characters that the user need. Tell. Now let us see what is case statement. If I want to do some conditional formatting in the data set or the data table, then I will be using case statement. The definition of case statement is use case to write. Case is used to write conditional logic in your SQL query. If I see the SQL case statement syntax, it will be select column name case, case will be when keyword. In when keyword only we will be specifying condition. Condition can be 1 or 2. It depends on the skill developer. The first condition satisfied, it will show first result. When second condition satisfied, then it will show second result. If both the condition false, then it will show default result present in else statement. Now to end the case, I'll be using end keyword. And I can end the case with any name, that is alias name. From which table do I need to do conditional formatting? I have to specify here. This is the syntax for case statement. To see this case statement with example, I need to import, I need to add 3 to 4 records in employee table. That's why we can add 3 to 4 records in employee table. Now you can see I've written a SQL insert query which will be going to add 4 records in a table employee. If I run this, here I can add multiple records by this way, like writing separately insert query 2 to 3 times and to insert 2 to 3 records. By this SQL command insert query, I can insert one record. And for this insert query, I will be inserting another record. If I want to insert multiple record at same time, then I can go to another method, that is insert into employee table name. Here I will not specify the column names. Directly I will insert multiple records same time by using this query, and the syntax is follows as this way: insert into employee table. In values, I will be specifying each record values individually, and I will be closing this insert query. If I execute, the multiple records will be inserted simultaneously. If I see, 4 records will be inserted simultaneously. We can check it to seeing the employee table data. Here, these 4 records are inserted through one single query. So by this query we can save time and memory also. Here 2 times the same data has been entered, so we want to remove the data. So I'll be using truncate because I do not want to remove the entire table with table structure. I only want to remove the data. After removing the complete data, I'll be inserting once again my corrected version of data. Yeah, truncate. Now you can see the duplicates is removed and well structured data is inserted. Now let us see the example for case statement which we have gone through previously. We'll be selecting full name, salary, I will use a case statement here, and full name salary will be taken from the employee table. The condition that I'm going to update or which I go to add to this table is provided through case statement. When salary greater or equal to 5,000, 50,000, then it should show as high. And salary is between 30,000 and 49,999, then show medium, else show as low. And conditional this condition the condition which I have applied now should be taken in one column. That column name to name as salary grade, where here I will be showing full name salary. Through conditional case statement, I will be creating one more column that is shows the conditional formatting of the previous data. If I run this one, you can see here. See here, the salary and full name is a data which is present in employee table, and I am taking the salary column and I am applying condition to this salary column. If the salary is greater than 50,000, then it should be showing as high, or less than 30,000 it should be showing as low, or in between 30 to 45,000 it should be showing as medium. So for that I will be creating one more column in that salaried grade column, which is a conditional column which segregates the salary data based on the condition, and it will show the output in this way. This is a use of conditional formatting in SQL. Conditional formatting can be done by case statements. You have seen the case statement logic here, right? Yeah. Thank you. That's for all today. We have covered MySQL setup, DDL, DML commands, and some powerful string functions. Practice this query in MySQL Workbench. Let me know in comments if you want an hands-on project video next. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you.